Okay, I was telling you about the emperor in Rome. His name was Theodosius, Theodosius. He allowed the sacking of Egyptian libraries and temples and philosophical schools in the 4th century. But there's something else that happened in the 4th century. All these councils, the popes never did run the church. It was the councils that ran the church. They just picked the pope to oversee. But also in the 4th century, right after this emperor died, they, according to Sheikh Anta Diop, they took the word Christ and they applied it to Jesus. Up until the 4th century, they did not apply the word Christ to Jesus. So, according to Sheikh Anta Diop, the term Christ is not an indo-european root. It came from Pharaonic Egyptian expression. It came from the pharaohs. And the word Christ meant he who watches the mysteries. So in back of me, back in 1967, this brother ran up on here because this is where the riots were, and he spray painted the white Christ, the white Jesus, black. And this seminary right here, it represents what the temples in Egypt look like. You have the sanctuary in the middle. You have the small sanctuary behind me, and in the basement of these temples, they buried the Egyptian priests. This was no small affair. And when they stole the books out of the libraries, the priests had to carry those books from Africa, from Alexandria, back to Greece. And that is where all of the stolen books and artifacts are right today. And when they went into Africa and stole all of the stuff out of the Egyptian temples, they couldn't even interpret it. They were not prolific in hieroglyphics. They just took these books and took these articles and stuff, and they just made up what they could not understand. But I like coming here, and I like the Catholic Church because it's a great depository of a lot of African information. I come here, like I said, to this day, and I study here. But you can see how massive this thing is. And when the Pope comes to Detroit, I'm sure he'll be stopping by here. This is where the Cardinal of Detroit stays. This is where his office is. So I would say to the Pope, Francis, I know you're from Latin America, and you know in Latin America has one of the largest pyramids there in South America. It just goes to show you that African people are all over the world. And this Pope, they say he's the first minority Pope in 1,000 years. Not so according to my research, but I will accept that because we live in a very turbulent world, and I wish the Pope, Francis, all the luck in the world, and I hope this little church history lesson could go a long way in settling some of the racial and political divides in the world.